Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and I would like to give a double honor unto the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect out there throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. And a shalom and peace and salutations to the few sisters that do listen. All right. So you had this thing come out during Canada's little Pride Parade. I believe it took place in Toronto. Um, yeah, it took place in Toronto. And you had people, people, people marching downtown naked. All right. Uh, and this little thing says, Bud Light sponsors Pride Parade attended by nudists and open view of children. Now, Canada is basically just like a branch or an extension of America, you know. And do you believe that these other countries, which for the most part, you know, try try to remain morally upright. Okay, you're not seeing this shit being done in any other parts of the world. At least compared to America, they're way, you know, they are way up there on the charts in their morals compared to Babylon the Great, man. Okay, this great whore. All right, now do you believe that these other nations are seeing this or are not seeing this? Man, they want to destroy this shit from off the face of the earth, man, because the internet is worldwide. So their women and their children can potentially see shit just like this online amongst all the other stuff, man. You know, I believe since China owns TikTok, TikTok is actually an educational app, you know. So when their people scroll through TikTok, they actually get taught things and everything. But here in America, it's full of folly and distractions, and little fucking TikTok challenges, just bullshit. All right. So look, man, the Lord is about to put His Spirit in these other nations to begin to make moves. All right, these other nations are going to get together and begin to move against America, man. It is prophesied, man. What is that? Jeremiah 50, or it's 51. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 9, man. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, And what's the north country? Russia. All right. I mean, because Russia is going to be on the forefront, and everyone's going to join in with Russia to fucking come against this place. Um, it says from the north country, they shall set themselves in array against her. So they're all going to, be surrounded about this place, which, hey, this place sits, it's basically in a position to easily surround it. All right. It says, "From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, and none shall return in vain." All right. And so the arrows that it's talking about are the thermonuclear missiles. All right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 14, and it says, "Put Actually, I'll just continue reading on through. It says, and shall G shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord Yahweh, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. You know, they have destroyed uh, the heritage of the Hebrews. All right. It says because ye are grown fat as a heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, uh, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Okay, so after this place is destroyed, it's never going to be inhabited again. You know, which is how you know that it's not talking about that current land, Babylon, you know, over there, you know, now, but it's talking about this place, America, because if you go into that word Babylon, man, it means great confusion, and what do you see here? Great confusion, man. Shibra, I just read an article. I think it was this morning or last night. It said 2-year-old trans son tells the mother that he's a boy, you know, but it was actually like a little girl. And so the mother openly accepts that and you know, and thinks that's beautiful. What in the confusion ass bullshit is that, bro? So your so-called son has a vagina, but is claiming to be a boy. Mental fucking illness, man. That itself is great confusion. All right, man. You see people going up and down these streets. You don't know if it's a man or a woman, bro. It's great confusion, man. All right, man. You have women dressing and acting all masculine. Just weird, bro. Just weird shit. It says, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. So all ye that have a military, basically, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh. You know, this is the great sinful nation that is talking about in Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. You know, where it says that the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and he shall destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Okay, because the 144,000 and the 1/3 are going to be saved out of the destruction of this place. It says, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. You know, and this place has gone into all these other countries and caused all types of hell, man. You know, has caused economic trouble for all of these other nations. You know, through doing through putting sanctions on people that basically don't abide by the rules that they are trying to establish in the earth. You know, which causes their people to rise up and riot. So those problems that the other nations are having with their citizens, you know, it's caused by fucking America, man. You know, this place has gone up and fucking destroyed. You know, bombarded other countries with missiles. Come on, man. I'm gonna jump to Second Ezra's. I'm gonna get a bit of 15 and jump to 16. Second Ezra's 15. I'll start at verse 5. And it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Like, see? So this, man, is exceeding wickedness. You know, you have naked, grown-ass adults, you know, which looks like a bunch of men just walking around, bro, with their with all their junk out, man. It's shit, but there's no words, man. Just madness, you know, which is why that destruction is greatly needed. Second Ezra 16. I'll start at verse 1, and it says, Woe be unto thee, Babylon, and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Like, see, so who's going to be able to stop the destruction that, you know, that the Heavenly Father is going to bring? You know, it's like, it's basically like you trying to stop a hurricane. Hey, man, trying to stop a Category 5 hurricane from hitting the coast. Man, you ain't stopping that shit. So how much more the Lord, who, you know, who said that this place shall be destroyed. You know, if he said it, it has to come to pass. Because the Lord cannot lie, you know, and he does not do iniquity. He can't. You know, he is all righteous and all, you know, all perfection. It says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So it's the Heavenly Father, man. Shit, bro, it's the Lord who's gonna send these plagues. So who the fuck are you to be able to stop it? You can't. You can't, man. This will come to pass, man. It says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? And, you know, I'm not sure if y'all have been outside with some loud-ass thunder, man, but that shit is terrifying. Okay, your whole body shakes. It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, you know? So that's the power of the Heavenly Father, man, which is why that we always preach and teach, hey, you must fear the Lord, you know? Fear the Lord and acknowledge his might, you know? Because you regular ass people, hey, you don't know the Lord, man. Okay? People in the world, they know a false God, man. Because Christianity teaches that God is all love, you know? So they basically portray him as being weak. Nah, man, the Lord can destroy. Okay, the Lord brings death, man. He is the King of terrors. You know? You know, which of course, you know, he is also great in mercy. You know, great and forgiving, man. Only if you turn unto him with your whole heart and soul and mind. Anyways, verse 12 says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Alright. I'm going to jump down to verse 19. It says, Behold, famine and plague, and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So even though all these plagues are going to come upon the earth, man, people still ain't going to turn from their wickedness, which is why great death, has to come. And so that's why the scriptures say, it says, that this world was created for many, but the world to come for few. Billions are going to die. Billions of people are going to die, man. It even says that here in the 24th verse. It says, actually, verse 23 says, And the dead shall be cast out as dung, like shit, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. It says, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For of a city shall there be 10 left, and 2 of a field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. Age. Bad, perilous times are coming, extremely dangerous. Okay, which is why that we always preach and teach you gotta get close to Heavenly Father, man. This shit ain't a joke, when the day cometh that burn as an oven, it says. Malachi 4:1, I believe, yep. Malachi 4:1 says, For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Okay, so that's these heathens, and also 2/3 of our own fucking people, man. 2/3 of our own people that are proud as shit. Joint hands with the heathen. Guess what, man? Because 2/3 of our people are going to know, that they are an Israelite, but they're still going to be joint in hand with the heathen, thinking that, oh, God's going to save my best friend. I'm an Israelite. Don't fear, I'm an Israelite. Man, fuck that, bro. These heathens did not feel the same way about you. Do not feel the same way about you, bro. But they'll use you, man. That's it. To, for their own benefit, not not to be genuine, man. They don't help you genuinely, but they help you because they will benefit from you. Which is why we always talk about knowing your fucking enemy, man. Trust not thine enemy, And if you read Psalms, what's that? Psalms the 83rd chapter, where to where it gives a list of all the nations that have cast down the Lord's people. They all had their hands joined together in the Hebrew Israelites' overthrow, man. The destruction of the Hebrews, man. Of the Hebrew heritage. They were all joined in hand to destroy it. It says, And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Okay, so that day that's coming, ain't gonna be no redemption from that fucking day for them. Man, fuck that, bro. Okay, this is their last time. Their last fucking time of being in power. It's a fucking wrap after this, man. Give a fuck, bro. It says in verse 2, But unto you that fear my name, which is why that the name of the Lord is important. Okay, for you other camps that are going off, still calling upon uh, uh, JC. Okay, still calling God God. God. It's just a title, man. His true name is Yahweh. Okay, which means He is, or He exists. It says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in His wings, and He shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, and He shall tread down the wicked. For they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah of hosts." See? So the Lord said that if we fear His name, and abide by Him, man, the Lord is going to give us power, man, to tread upon our fucking enemies, man. There's one in Baruch that says that. There we go. Baruch 4 and 26. That's not it. There we go. Baruch 4 and 25. And so it says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck." See, we're going to tread upon his neck. Tread upon these devils' necks, man. This is a beautiful chapter, too. But, anyways, man, that's basically the point. All this evil that we see from in our day-to-day lives, and this is just the fucking surface, man. This is just the surface. But the shit that goes on day to day, they took they took what the Lord put in the sky as His promise to not flood the earth again, aka the rainbow, and turned it into a sign for wickedness. Man, the Lord is going to take revenge upon His enemies. Okay, do you think that the Lord is just going to take all the slander, all the blasphemy, all the cursing against Him, and His prophets? Oh, y'all people have no idea what is to come. Alright? So with that being said, I want to say, call hello. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Akakudash. I'm going to say shalom.